We are Iowa's most accurate forecast.
Did you wake up to a little rain, a little thunder and lightning? We had about 2/10 to a quarter of an inch of rain in central Iowa overnight. There is still a little bit of rain outside early this morning. One little batch way over in eastern Iowa. That's now east of our area, stretching from Williamsburg over to Iowa City and down to Washington. I'm also watching thunderstorms that are entering northwestern Iowa, coming in from southwestern Minnesota. Heads up if you live from Sway City down towards Algona and Humboldt. You may be clipped with some of these storms, and then they should continue to the east. So watch for that over the next couple of hours. Nothing severe there. In central Iowa, partly cloudy to partly sunny through the day, and it will get hot and humid. Temperatures climbing to the 90s, and then there will be a chance for a few storms later on today as well. The high in Des Moines climbs to 94 today, mid-90s in southern Iowa, lower 90s farther to the north, and then we will be watching for additional storm chances. Now, most of the day will be dry. In fact, up through 3, 4, 5 p.m., I don't really expect to see a whole lot. Now, Futurecast does put down a few storms in north central Iowa early to mid-evening, so we'll need to keep an eye on that. These storms could be noisy, could produce some thunder and lightning and maybe some small hail and gusty winds, but I do think they will quickly move into eastern Iowa after sunset, and then it will be primarily an eastern Iowa concern for storms overnight. So I don't expect a lot in central Iowa during the night. Then by tomorrow morning through the day tomorrow, fairly quiet even through noon. The next round of storms will develop tomorrow during the early evening in northern Iowa between 6 and 9 p.m. That'll be across mainly that northern part of the state. They could be strong, and then they will continue to dive farther to the south as the night goes on. This is what it could look like by 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. So it may be a later night of storms tomorrow night into early Sunday. The primary risk with storms in northern Iowa Saturday night will be large hail and damaging wind gusts. A brief tornado is a very low concern, but near the Minnesota border, it's not impossible. The biggest story, though, this weekend, I can't stress enough, will be the heat. The heat index this afternoon in the upper 90s to near 100, and then it gets even worse tomorrow. By lunchtime tomorrow, it already feels like 102 in Des Moines. The hottest air tomorrow afternoon, we could feel like 100 to maybe as high as 106. Our Holt Plumbing and Heating 10-day forecast. Thank goodness tomorrow will be the peak of that heat, because then it goes down. The high officially at 98 tomorrow. We go down to the mid-80s on Sunday. Monday will be a cooler day with some clouds. And next week, we still have a few storm chances in Tuesday and Wednesday, but overall, it is looking a lot cooler. Chanu?